This is why they can't control you anymore. Listen closely, because what I'm about to share isn't surface level advice. This is a deeper truth, the kind that rewires your mind. You've been taught to run from toxic people, avoid them, block them, pretend they don't exist. But avoidance isn't power. Escaping the fire doesn't make you fireproof. Here's the truth most won't tell you. The world will always have toxic people. They show up in every workplace, every friend group, every family. You don't defeat them by hiding. You defeat them by becoming someone they cannot touch. And that begins with one decision. Stop giving them access to your inner world. Because here's what no one tells you. Toxic people don't need to control your life. All they need is access to your emotions. That's their playground, their battlefield, their home turf. They don't care about truth. They don't care about resolution. They only care about chaos, and your reaction is their oxygen. Let that sink in. They thrive when you're flustered. They win when you argue. They celebrate when you doubt yourself. They don't come to find peace. They come to dismantle it. So what happens when you stop giving them a reaction? They lose. They crumble. Because all their power was an illusion, one that only worked when you handed over the keys to your peace. This is the philosophy of detachment. Not coldness, not numbness, but calm, focused awareness. You begin to realize this person isn't attacking me. They're showing me their own chaos. And once you see that, you stop trying to fix it. You stop arguing with the storm and start building shelter within. You see, real strength is not loud. It's not explosive. It's not the person who shouts the most or throws the hardest punch. Real strength is stillness. It's being centered while the world spirals. It's mastering your own emotions so completely that nobody else gets to drive them. That's what makes you untouchable. The wise, Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, Seneca, they all said the same thing. Control what you can, accept what you can't, and never let the outer world corrupt the inner one. When someone insults you, you have a choice. Believe them or remain unmoved. When someone provokes you, you can react or you can observe. When someone tries to drag you into their drama, you can resist the pull and stay grounded. Because here's a secret. Your silence is louder than their noise. It tells them, I don't owe you my energy. I don't need your approval. I'm not here to play your games. Toxic people hate that. They hate peace. They hate clarity. They hate that their old tricks don't work on you anymore. And yes, they'll escalate. They'll push harder. They'll poke at old wounds. But that's not a sign of failure. That's a sign you're winning. You've shifted the power dynamic. Now they're reacting to you. Think about that. Every time you remain calm in the face of chaos, you prove to yourself that you are no longer programmable. You're no longer at the mercy of every emotional wave that comes your way. This is what philosophers meant when they talked about living in accordance with nature. Nature doesn't overreact. The ocean doesn't explain itself. The mountain doesn't defend its presence. And neither should you. You don't owe anyone an explanation for your peace. You don't need to argue with someone who refuses to listen. You don't need to keep people in your life just because they've been there a long time. Your energy is currency. And every time you invest it in chaos, you bankrupt your peace. So here's the shift. You don't avoid toxic people. You transcend them. You don't run, you rise. You don't shrink yourself to keep the peace. You expand so far beyond the noise that it no longer reaches you. And from that place, that deep, grounded place, everything changes. You stop needing validation. You stop chasing closure. You stop explaining yourself to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. Because you understand something most people never learn. Your peace is your responsibility, not theirs, not the world's, yours. So next time someone tries to pull you into the spiral, pause, breathe, observe, smile, even. And remember, you don't have to attend every argument you're invited to. You're not here to win petty battles. You're here to master yourself. Let them talk. Let them gossip. Let them rage. You stay still. You stay grounded. You stay powerful. Because at the end of the day, they'll tire themselves out. And you'll still be standing untouched, unmoved, untouchable. That's what real power looks like. And it's already inside you. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing. Not for answers, but for better questions. Leave a comment below. What's one uncertainty you've learned to embrace? Thanks for watching. Stay thoughtful, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.